Hi, I'm Rachel, and this video is going to show how to do double hammock tied at the shoulder, which is a slightly shorter variation of double hammock. It usually uses one size less than your base size, so if your base size is a 6, you can use a 5. I'm going to be using a 6 for this video, just because I don't have a 5 on hand. In this video, I'm going to show some tricks for getting the second rebozo pass nice and high on baby's back, which is a little bit tricky. This carry starts centered on your baby's back, so I'm going to find the middle marker, put it at my baby's back. Ready? Up you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And I just kind of cross my arms, swing them up and over. Then the first thing I'm going to do is get my 2 top rails nice and secure so that even if he wiggles around, he's nice and tight and snug. I'm going to pin those under my chin. You can bite them on your teeth if you prefer. Then I pull the rest of the wrap straight down. Then reach in between us, hook my fingers in the wrap, and pop it up and in between us, about up to the top of the diaper in there. Then, I'm going to work with one side. I'm just going to strand by strand tighten that one side. I'm going to put that one between my knees. This other side is actually going to go under my arm, and I'm going to strand by strand also tighten this. This is going to make a chest pass. So I'll take that under the one coming over my shoulder, bring that nice and snug across my chest, and now I'm going to show a few tricks for getting the second pass up nice and high over your baby's back. So one trick is the jump rope trick. For the jump rope trick, you just kick the top rail out nice and tight in one hand, kind of run your arm along it, pass it to your other hand, and then together pop the wrap up like a jump rope. The second trick is the towel trick. So once you've got the wrap up, you can grab it kind of at your armpit and sort of shimmy it up higher and higher. And the last trick is the elbow trick. So if your pass isn't quite high enough, just stick your elbow in the wrap and go like that. That'll get the pass nice and high. Then I'll reach back. I've got the pass pretty high up on it. I'm going to reach back and just get a little bit of a seat in this second pass. Going from one knee all the way to the other. And then the next thing I'm going to work on is getting this chest pass nice and snug. See how it's pretty loose? And double hammock of the chest pass is pretty snug. You're going to get a nice comfortable carry that loads mainly there and not at the shoulders. So one way to snug up the chest pass is to just feed slack around, starting with the top rail, through the middle, a little bit through the bottom. Another way to snug up the chest pass is to do the L pull. So take one tail up, one tail over, and kind of bounce, bounce, bounce. That snugs it up pretty well. Then, to keep this pass still high on his back, get that elbow out there. I'm just going to strand by strand take this up over the shoulder. Reach back for a second, make sure I still have knee to knee in the second pass. You can do a little cheerleader bounce if you want to snug up even more. He says, it's too snug, Mommy. Did your carcass get stuck in there? I'll let it loosen up a little bit because he didn't like that. Then the tail coming over the shoulder you just use to pin your seat. So bring it over both legs, kind of pinning the wrap all the way around, and bring it up to the shoulder. To tie the shoulder you can do a slip knot. You can do a regular old double knot. You can go knotless, so if you take it across, kind of like the first step of a slip knot, over, under, and up. And then take the tail that would be your slipping tail and slip knot over to the other side, over, under, and through. And then you can cut the shoulder if that's comfortable for you. You can also do a candy cane chest belt here. So take the 2 tails at the shoulder, position them where you want them, and twist them across your chest. As many twists as you want. Some people like 3 or 4, some people like a longer chest belt. It's a personal preference thing. And a little knot there. To keep the chest belt from creeping up, you can pull the chest pass kind of under it, then it will hold well. And you can spread the shoulder out. You've got a really comfortable double hammock tied at the shoulder. It's a nice high pass.